a massive Dermot Kennedy fan. We're talking all the way back to Shadows and Dust. Today we're going to be reacting to Dermot Kennedy's third studio album, The Weight of the Woods. It technically came out yesterday and I had to hold myself back from listening to the entire thing because I wanted to capture it on camera. Didn't have time to film until today. So I'm bursting at the seams. I hate hearing other people's reactions before I listen to it personally. Unfortunately for me, I am in enough Dermot Kennedy fan pages that I have seen people's opinions. I tried to scroll as fast as I can. Okay, let's do it. I'm so excited. Do not disturb, AirPods in. Dermot Kennedy, The Weight of the Woods. That was insane. It's very short, literally 1 minute long. I had this very step into the light, come to Jesus type of moment. He has risen Easter weekend. However, I can't understand a single word. I know that I live in the UK. The accent sometimes gets me. I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics. Get me back to my home ground. This man loves a homely ground, home ground reference. Homely Ground is the name of a track on Shadows and Dust record. And of course there's the lyric, get me back on homely ground. You know that song? Do we know that song? Give me back to my home ground. Let me add to the weight of the woods. Tether my bones tight in view of that coastline. You know, I'm just not putting together that one of the really poetic things about Dermot's lyrics that you don't find in a lot of music is all of the nature. I know that's why he calls this the weight of the woods. And some people feel like it's a little bit trite or performative because originally a lot of his soul lyrics were about woods and trees. Even his EP titled, I've Told the Trees Everything. I'm just gonna listen to it again because I'm crazy. It sounds like he's reconciling with death. It feels like the kind of song that would really be meaningful if you were close to death or had a terminal illness or something. I mean, I'm getting chills. I want to cry and I'm not near death to my knowledge. I didn't know what The Weight of the Woods meant when the album name came out, and I was a little worried that it was going to be a trite performance of Dermot Kennedy poetry as opposed to real authentic Dermot Kennedy poetry. But as I'm reading this, understanding that this is about the woods have a mass and a weight to it, and I want my bones to be buried there. Like, I want to not just have been part of the woods, but to myself be buried there and add to the weight of the woods. And the weight makes you feel incredibly grounded. Thinking about it as the weight of the woods makes me feel as if I'm rooted like a tree in the forest. That is beautiful poetry. Holy shit. We are 1 minute into this album. You should know that I did not like Sonder. This is not giving Sonder. Then he does this transition at the end of The Weight of the Woods into the next track. So let's hear it. Okay, now Gahan, let's get it. Dermot opened for Noah
I raced
Kahan.
head first down the old stone road to the bridge outside Kiltea. And I held my breath on that frosty morning, dreaming maybe you're still there. Now I know in my heart that the original sin was never showing you my mind. For you crossed that sea, you left this land and left my love behind. But my heart's too honest, all my colors spilling out, 'cause I know you're all I want. Have we missed our moment? How could fate be so unfair? 'Cause I know you're all I want.
The yearning on this man.
Now my father stands in the middle of the road saying, boy, where have you been? You've been out all night chasing dogs and ghosts, and this hill is taking down good men. It's been dark so long, she's so damn bright, I could barely get myself to leave. I don't do this much, no, it's not like me. Said I know just what you mean. But my heart's too honest, all my colors spilling out, 'cause I know you're all I want. Have we missed our moment? How could fate be so unfair? 'Cause I know you're all.
Have we missed our moment? It's giving moments past. My favorite thing about Dermot's work is that it's all in a conversation with each other. We had homely ground in the beginning, now we're kind of having moments past. Inside that I dare not try to kill. I can change my. I was nervous that this album would be a bit more like Sonder, where it doesn't take advantage of Dermot Kennedy's main strengths. When they added this sort of pop production to it in Sonder, it just really kind of effed it all up. Well, this guy produced the whole album, Gabe Simpson. I have to Google him. Okay, it's all making sense. Gabe Simpson is Noah Kahan's producer. Wow, okay, makes a lot of sense. He produced Stick Season, You're Gonna Go Far. Okay, first of all, fuck you, Gabe Simpson, for the song You're Gonna Go Far, because I can't listen to it without absolutely breaking down sobbing. So I blame you for that. Let's start there. I have a feeling you're gonna F me up today, too, Mr. Simpson. Oh, Gabe Simon, my bad. I apologize. This is giving Noah Kahan. What I like about this type of production is it's allowing Dermot's voice to have the space that it needs instead of being overly perfect and sweet. It's actually giving that rawness to his voice that Noah Kahan also really benefits from. And the production is elevating it as opposed to replacing it.
My path, I can learn his heart, but I cannot change his will. I watch her go on a long cold night. I expect she'll never leave my mind. And I'll walk round broken, skeptical, hoping one day she'll return to my side.
The ending there, where his voice goes a lot softer, quieter, sharper. I really like that. It's very vulnerable. I have to look up the lyrics. They're not on Spotify. Oh wait, they are. Oh my god. I could have done that the whole time. I can change my path, I can learn his heart, but I cannot change his will. Oh, he's swapping perspectives. Because then he says, I watch her go on a long cold night, I expect she'll never leave my mind. And I'll walk around broken, skeptical, hoping one day she'll return by my side. There's this trend among folk boys, like Noah Constick season, Role Models Kansas anymore, where they take on the role of the villain and own it and own not being emotionally available. It's interesting because Dermot Kennedy doesn't give me emotionally unavailable. Like, that's not really his brand. So at the end of this, for him to take on the perspective of the other who's viewing him as emotionally unavailable. But it's kind of a weird change for him, because I'm used to Dermot being incredibly emotionally available. I mean, I don't know who is more available than this man, especially without fear. Ugh. Dermot doesn't leave any room to be parasocial about him and his love life, which I love and respect, and I actually have no interest in. So it's not about speculating who and how he actually is, but it is just interesting that there's a new theme in this work that we haven't really seen before in his other songs or his other poems. Just confusing because he literally has the song, "You were open and vulnerable. It was wonderful." Did I nail that? This one was a single, so I've heard it already. So was Honest, but I avoided listening to it until now.
We can't know the end until it's over.
Wait, it's good.
Show your scars and let me pull you closer. Watching your silhouette dance off the lake, I promise I won't let you break. I know the dark shows up more than we'd like. Carve it in stone so the story survives. Try to stand tall, try to get you to smile. Fight off what's sensible, say I'm invincible, it's all a lie. 'Cause darling, I'm shaking tonight.
Oh, love it.
Chasing a dream, but I'm tired.
I can't wait to sing that at the concert.
If we never make it, at least we can say we died trying. Then at least the memories of you and me don't have to be perfect. Your sandy feet, the way you breathe, the subtle things that make it all worth it. Watching your silhouette dance off the lake, promise I won't let you break. I know the dark shows up more than we like. Carve it in stone so the story survives. Try to stand tall, try to get you to smile. Fight off what's sensible, say I'm invincible, it's all a lie. Darling, I'm shaking tonight. Chasing a dream, but I'm tired. If we never make it, at least we can say we died trying. Died trying. Died trying. If we never make it, at least we can say we died trying.
This pickup. So Irish folk.
Trust these words, my heart is true. Love, let me be your refuge. Trust these words, my heart is true. Love, let me be your refuge. Trust these words, my heart is true. Love, let me be your refuge. Trust these words, my heart is true. Love, let me be yours. Darling, I'm shaking tonight. Chasing a dream, but I'm tired. If we never make it, at least we can say we died trying.
Okay, end of the song. Wow, this one is a roller coaster. I think I don't really care about the opening all the way until the chorus. I really love the "Darling, I'm shaking tonight, chasing a dream, but I'm tired," the way he does tired. heart and darling, I'm shaking tonight. I just love the chorus. That is really, really well done. And the like try is really hooking and catching, so I like that. But everything else until the bridge is kind of boring, not super deep, not that interesting. I have to say I listened to this song before because it was a single, and this song made me nervous because I was a little bored when I heard it the first time. However, when we get to the bridge, when we turn into an Irish jig, oh, I'm gonna play it again. Starting.
These words, my heart is true. Love, let me be your refuge.
Okay, that whole part with the builds, that part's phenomenal. I cannot wait to sing that at the concert live, but the rest of it was a bit boring. Next song. Oh.
We were staring.
Sorry, not to pause already. So I've listened to this already. It's interesting that he revealed the first 3 songs as singles. So after this, I will have heard none of this album. I know I love the song Funeral. This is gonna be fun.
You were staring down disaster. That night we almost called it quits. You said that you were changing chapters. I said this can't be where it ends. Not even poetry can fix this. Right now we both need more than words. If we give up, we're gonna miss this. Can we remember who we were? Standing on St. Bridget's Road, where we finally let it go. We held a funeral for heartache. We buried trouble in the grass. We didn't bother buying roses, 'cause we ain't ever going back.
We held a funeral for heartache. We buried trouble in the grass. I don't know if this is the intention. I have to listen to the whole album before I put my themes and my thinking together. I feel like We Buried Trouble in the Grass, We Held a Funeral is tied to the opening song, The Way to the Woods reprise, right? Like we buried it in the forest, in the grass. Funeral, opening track about a funeral. Okay, let's keep going.
I don't know nothing about tomorrow.
His voice is amazing.
I barely know about today.
Voice. I am so happy with this song, and I was so happy with it as a single. I'm so happy with it right now because Sonder really kind of effed up his voice. It just stripped it all out. His voice was not highlighted or celebrated or cherished in the way that it really ought to be. And this song is doing it. It's adding production. It's kind of like Lost or Roam on Without Fear. His voice has a space to shine here, really, really shine. And the production elevates it instead of suppressing it.
We set a fire to our sorrow and watch the hurt go up in flames. Grief is such a solid promise. Joy just leaves you in the rain. Sadness waits down in the lobby. Solace stood you up again. I'm thankful for the darkness, everything it let me see. So much beauty in the storm, like how you turned to me. If I'm honest, you're the reason that the light gets in it all. You're the song that breaks the silence. You're the smile at curtain call. I'm scared of who I'd be with.
I could actually cry because this song does remind me a lot of my husband. If I'm honest, reference to the last song, Honest. If I'm honest, you're the reason that the light gets in at all. Just hits me in such a specific way and just really, it's beautiful.
I'm scared of who I'd be without you, much more than you know. If I seem strong, it's just a show. Standing on St. Bridget's Road, where we finally let it go. We held a funeral for heartache. We buried trouble in the grass. We didn't bother buying roses, 'cause we ain't ever going back. I don't know nothing about tomorrow. I barely know about today. We set a fire to our sorrow and watch the hurt go up in flames. Oh, no, no, we ain't ever going back. trouble in the grass. We didn't bother buying roses, so we ain't ever going back. I don't know nothing about tomorrow.
I love that part.
I barely know about today. We set a fire to our sorrow and watch the hurt go up in flames.
Absolutely unbelievable masterpiece. Every time I hear it, it gets better. Hearing it in line of all the other tracks makes it also hit. I feel like the album is doing a good job of organizing so far. Kind of had a little bit of a lower song and then we picked right back up. As with everything Dermot Kennedy, you can't have a cute, lovey song without a lot of heartbreak and sadness at the same time. Love doesn't come without pain, and every Dermot song reminds you of that. Holy shit. Like, it starts with something pretty painful and then is like, and now we're recovering and healing. And it's hilarious in such a Dermot way to use a funeral as a happy metaphor. Like, we held a funeral for sadness. We held a funeral for heartache. Like, we buried sadness. It's almost like you're grieving grief. You're grieving sad parts of you, which helps you heal. See what I mean about him not being emotionally available? It doesn't make sense. Beautiful already. Oh my god, it's gonna break my heart. I'm gonna need to learn that on piano.
Quietly, you cross the floor.
It's such a Dermot Kennedy thing in the opening piano to hit the wrong key or to hit something sort of flat so you feel discomfort. He does that in An Evening I Will Not Forget, right? Like in the opening, I learned how to play it on the piano and you hit the wrong key. It's not the wrong key, it's the right key, but it like creates a feeling of something not being right. Is this gonna break my heart? Oh my god, is this gonna break my heart? Break.
I can feel you crumbling. You turn to me, almost Thor. You say I can't help wondering, will beauty ever pay me a visit? Cause my heart has limits. Was I made just to suffer? I need to know there's something more.
Sorry, the words in here I don't know. Quietly you cross the floor, I feel you crumbling, you turn to me, oh, most store. The word most store originate from the Irish language, translate literally as my treasure. Comparable to the English terms my darling or my love. Most store. Oh, most store. I love his little Irish additions to this. I love it so much. I want to go to Ireland. Turn to me, oh, most store. Is this gonna break my heart? I don't know where we're going, but it's gonna break my heart. I'm gonna start this part over.
Quietly, you cross the floor. I can feel you crumbling. You turn to me, almost Thor. You say I can't help wondering, will beauty ever pay me a visit? Cause my heart has limits. Was I made just to suffer? I need to know there's something more. I never heard my name spoken so sweetly, honey, and you need to hear me now. Maybe it's a curse we love so deeply. I wish you all the peace I've never found.
I'm pausing because I'll cry. We haven't even gotten to like the pickup chorus. And how does he do this? How does he do this? I never heard my name spoken so sweetly, honey, and you need to hear me now. Maybe it's a curse we love so deeply. I wish you all the peace I've never found. I don't know what it's about yet, but his music. You have to know that I'm not like this. Like, I don't walk around all day with art just crying at any song. Right. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm happy just to have a record of how I felt when I first listened to this album. For my own sake. No one watches this, it doesn't even matter.
We love so deeply. I wish you all the peace I've never found. I still remember when you said the night feels endless. I'll be beside you when the night feels endless. I couldn't fix it for you, baby. I couldn't keep the pain away from this house. Until the morning, will you lay with me? Pretend the hurt is gone for now, and the hurt is gone for now.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm not gonna get through this album. It's just really beautiful and like tragic and sad. I don't know how he mixes like the music with the lyrics, but I love it so much. I need to go back to right after the verse because whatever just happened with that music was insane. There's like a string part to it and then a little horn or something. Let's go back.
For now. The dark is deep, but it doesn't last. Even the light comes at a cost. So look at me, look at the past. It's not our first time feeling lost.
It's not our first time feeling lost. See how what I mean about all his work is in conversation with each other. He has the song Lost. We were lost this time. Even the light comes at a cost is basically the thesis of all Dermot Kennedy lyrics.
The dark is deep, but it doesn't last. Even the light comes at a cost. So look at me, look at the past. It's not our first time feeling lost. Won't be the last. I still remember when you said the night feels endless. I'll be beside you when the night feels endless. I couldn't fix it for you, baby. I couldn't keep the pain away from this house. Until the morning, will you lay with me? Pretend the hurt is gone for now.
His voice when he says I couldn't sounds so desperate and scared and anxious and yearning and sad. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's like very manic. I couldn't fix it for you. Oh God, I couldn't fix it. Oh, and he's so panicked and let me play it.
Endless. I couldn't fix it for you, baby. I couldn't keep the pain away from
like
this
so desperate.
Until the morning, will you lay with me? Pretend the hurt is gone for now.
The strings in this are so
And the
beautiful.
hurt is gone for now.
And the horns. Have we ever heard horns in Dermot songs before? Or in good Dermot songs before? I can't remember. It feels so fresh for him. I love it. I love it.
There'll come a day, there'll come a day. We'll step outside and see the stars uncovered.
Outside and see the stars uncovered is a callback to his opening song, The Reprise. I have to look up the lyrics though. Yeah. If I should fall down under stars, I can't call out. Is in The Reprise. And here he says, there'll come a day we'll step outside and see the stars uncovered.
Won't you stay? Oh, won't you stay? There's so much beauty that they can't take from us. All of this pain, all of this pain, all of this pain, oh God, it must mean something. I still remember when you said the night feels endless. I'll be beside you when the night feels endless. I couldn't fix it for you, baby. I couldn't keep the pain away from this house. Until the morning, won't you lay with me? Pretend the hurt is gone for now. And the hurt is gone for now.
Okay, holy shit. We have gotten a 2026 Dermot Kennedy song. Wow. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I mean, tragic song, super sad. I obviously already cried, but I'm so happy that we've gotten this. I'm so happy. This song, I feel like it's midnight outside, but sort of a navy blue dusk in the sky, and there's moss covered all over me, and oh my god, how does he do it? How does he do it? How does he do it?
Future will be shaded by the sycamore. The roots will find their way up through the floorboards. It sits beneath the sky that I grew up under. It's foolish and it's faded and it's immature. It's vulnerable and broken and it's insecure. It brings me to my knees when I'm at your door, begging please don't leave, 'cause it's been too many tears without the consolation. Damn, all of these years and all my hesitation. Never found a song that taught me how to say it, how to say it. You could take all of me or leave it all behind. You could take all of me, all the love and pain inside. Yeah, keep it as the proof of light. Yeah, keep it as the proof we tried. Truthfully, I'm scared to show my weakened armor. Scared to know the truth about my crooked karma. I'm scared to know myself, I think I'm getting farther. It's getting darker.
I love how vulnerable the verse is. I'm scared to show my weakened armor. Scared to know the truth about my crooked karma. I'm scared to know myself. I think I'm getting farther. It's getting darker. It's really honest and vulnerable and beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
So should our love fall short this time, just know my heart was open wide. Your warmth will never leave my bed. Those words I never said. You could take all of me or leave it all behind. You could take all of me, all the love and pain inside. Yeah, keep it as the proof of light. Yeah, keep it as the proof we tried. We tried. So should our love fall short this time, just know my heart was open wide. Your warmth will never leave my bed. Those words I never said. So should our love fall short this time, just know my heart was open wide. Your warmth will never leave my bed. Those words I never said. You can take all of me or leave it all behind. You can take all of me, all the love and pain inside. Yeah, keep it as the proof of life. Yeah, keep it as the proof we tried. All of me. You can take all of me. All of me. You can take all of me.
Ooh, okay. At first listen, I'm not the most sold on this song. It's okay, but it's just okay. There wasn't anything that had a super special quality to it, except for the very last chorus. I did like the vulnerable, stripped down, just talking like this. Like, I love how he goes from like, ah, to like, sorry, he doesn't go like, ah, but I love how he goes from like, ah, like super loud, gritty, folky, scream, yelling, singing, to this kind of like, you can take all of me. It's so soft and vulnerable. So I like the ending. I especially liked whatever just happened at the end. I don't even know what that sound is. It sounds kind of like a something percussion, but I don't know music enough to know what that is. But like, let's just hear that again at 3:31. I don't know what that sound is, but I really like it. The lyrics being, you can take all of me. And at the very end, the only thing left in the music, that one brushing sound on its own, kind of monotonous, and it's so quiet, it's not something that we ever hear in a song. So I think it's supposed to reflect the lyric, you can take all of me, because all the music is gone except for that one sound. But I like that part. The rest of it is like just fine. Maybe I have to listen to it a few more times.
Endlessly forgiving of the way I live my life. I'm late to come to wisdom and I'm late to see the
I'm endlessly forgiving of the way I live my life. Endless, like the song Endless earlier. I wonder how it's related, or if it is at all.
light. I asked you for your favorite song, you played it to me twice. I knew the words by the time you dropped me home. Now those memories are distant, but those memories are nice. Sustain me for a minute, but I'm running out of time. I'm worried about the losses and the love I left behind. I know I'm gone, but I don't know where I'm going. I could have sworn I heard it this morning.
Okay, hold on. This is very lyric heavy. Poet Dermot is back, baby. I'm late to come to wisdom and I'm late to see the light. I asked you for your favorite song, you played it to me twice. I knew the words by the time you dropped me home. Now those memories are distant, but those memories are nice. Sustain me for a minute, but I'm running out of time. I'm worried about the losses and the love I've left behind. Who is doing it like Dermot? An average Dermot Kennedy song is better lyricism than... Actually, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I don't want to get canceled.
Like your voice was a part of that wind. I felt important when I was yours, and I want it back more than I can admit. No.
Hold on. I felt important when I was yours, and this is amazing. Let's keep going.
Important when I was yours, and
I felt important when I was yours. I really love this chorus.
But I think about you often lately. I have this dream about returning safely. Will you be there when I walk down that road? Will you be there? 'Cause I'm so scared.
Hold on, that verse was insane. That chorus. But I think about you often lately. I have this dream about returning safely. It really is grappling with death. It reminds me of the Innocence and Sadness lyric. Oh my god. The Innocence and Sadness lyric is, return me safely, turn me homeward at the right time. And this one is, I think about you often lately. I have this dream about returning safely. I just got chills. Okay, this is probably gonna be a favorite. Okay, 113, play.
But you won't. Eventually I'll come to see that nothing stays unsaid, 'cause it festers in my spirit till I'm restless in my bed. The dark is kept in business while the joy is left for dead. I guess the proof for that is now you're not around. Florence for a minute brought me closer to a god.
Florence for a minute brought me closer to a god. Have we heard Dermot use any names ever? It's so interesting. I feel like he is heavily influenced by Noah Kahan and Taylor Swift. Or maybe I am, and that's why I keep picking it up in his work, but I think he is. Like, remember he did the Lover cover from Taylor Swift? Adding a name like Florence is such a Tay daughter thing to do. Florence for a minute brought me closer to a god. Wow.
To the roots of this and why we try so hard, why we cry until our vision's blurry just like the facade, how it lifts you up until it breaks you down.
Oh my god, the constant references to his own work is insane. How it lifts you up until it breaks you down. Oh, I said I know your love is all about the wind. How it can hold you up and kill me in the end. Moments past. The conversation within his own work is blowing my mind. It makes it so satisfying to be a fan. Also, he doesn't have to do this, but you can just see that there are certain things planted and rooted in him. And it's lovely and heartbreaking and amazing when they come out in all these different ways. They're like seeds rooted inside of him that shoot up in these different songs.
Try so hard while we cry until our vision's blurry just like the facade, how it lifts you up until it breaks you down. I could have sworn I heard it this morning, like your voice was a part of that wind. I felt important when I was yours, and I want it back more than I can admit. No, but I think about you often lately.
Oh, it's so good.
I've this dream about returning safely. Will you be there when I walk down that road?
Ah, it's so good. Quintessential Dermot.
Will you be there? 'Cause I'm so scared that you won't feel the same as when I left you. Ancient times, had a dream about returning. Is that just my pride? Will you be there when I walk down that road? Will you be there? 'Cause I'm so scared that you won't.
Whoa, what is this? Sounds like ghosts in the wind. Oh, because I could have sworn I heard it this morning like your voice was a part of that wind. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is why I love Dermot. This is why I love Dermot. The artistry. Whew. That end sound that literally sounds like the voice in the wind is so beautiful. Oh my god. I'm getting chills. It also reminds me of the sound of Shadows and Dust. A little bit, right? That dark, airy sound. That was a banger. Banger for a Dermot song is like kind of hilarious because they're not like bangers, but that was phenomenal. It's like a different way of saying banger for a really sad, tragic, yearning song. That was a tearjerker. I don't know. But that was a griefer for sure. Okay. I'm gonna look up the lyrics this time before I hit play. Whoa. It's giving Nickelback. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Sorry, I shouldn't have done this. I'll keep playing. But like, this is so different from anything we've ever heard from him.
The way that you call out quietly. What did you learn? What did you learn from loving me? To move in the world more graciously. Your promised return ain't much to me, but letting you down was hell to me.
Your promised return ain't much to me. Wasn't his tour last year called A Promised Return? But then this is like, your promised return ain't much to me.
I was winning once, but that's been and gone. I was playing with the fire that you made for me. What we running from? I couldn't hold you for the last time and then let you go. Standing at the turnstile, you look so alone. But to be someone you rely on, a hill that we can die on. Wait up with the light on. Don't wanna know this life without you. I'm not strong enough. You turn and close your eyes 'cause you can't even look. Losing someone to rely on, a hill that we can die on. Wait up with the light on.
So different. So different.
Let me believe we'll last the night. What do we need? 'Cause there ain't much left to sacrifice, but I gotta breathe. I better breathe to save my mind. I was winning once, but that's been and gone. I was playing with the fire that you made for me. What we running from? I couldn't hold you for the last time and then let you go. Standing at the turnstile, you look so alone. But to be someone you rely on, a hill that we can die on. Wait up with the light on. Don't wanna know this life without you. I'm not strong enough. You turn and close your eyes 'cause you can't even look. Losing someone to rely on, a hill that we can die on. Wait up with the light on. I'll admit it once, then I'll hold my tongue. I was clutching at the dream that you'd stay with me. And the truth, beloved, is you'll always run back and forth in my mind every day you breathe. I was winning once, but that's been and gone. I was playing with the fire that you made for me.
I really love this sound. It's so different, but also kind of euphoric in a way, and it's very folk running through a field. Like, it's really, really nice and beautiful, and I love it. Part of me is wondering if this isn't a song about fame. Obviously, it's described like it's a relationship, but it feels a bit like he's reconciling with fame in a way. Like, I was winning once, but that's been and gone. I was playing with the fire you made from me. He had a really big fandom at peak in his career with Without Fear. Sounds a little bit like reconciling with fame, and it's about a relationship between him and his audience and fans, maybe? Maybe not. I mean, maybe not.
What we running from? I couldn't hold you for the last time and then let you go. Standing at the turnstile, you look so alone. But to be someone you rely on, a hill that we can die on. Wait up with the light on. Don't wanna know this life without you. I'm not strong enough. You turn and close your eyes, 'cause you can't even look. Losing someone to rely on, a hill that we can die on. Wait up with the light on. Someone to rely on, a hill that we can die on. Wait up with the light on. Wait up with the light
I'm really liking how none of these songs are just ending. They have a really long pull at the end, which is interesting. Oh, because he's like waiting up with the light on. That's why it kind of pulls more at the end, because it's waiting up with the music on, with the light on. Wow, okay. Really interesting sound. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I'm gonna have to listen to that so many more times. It's gonna be a fun one on the tour. What the hell? Oh! Oh my god!
Whatever it was, I wish it was here right now. Born in the frost, bitterness all dried out. Whatever the cause, there isn't a river that I wouldn't cross for you. Wouldn't cross for you. How could we go on, go on, go on and leave this love of ours to die, when it could be the one, the one, the one that brings this body back to life. Don't make this something we wasted, something too gone to get back. Don't make this something we wasted. I won't forgive us for that. If you want the truth, these years have been kind and cruel, but looking at you, splitting my heart in two. Are you cutting me loose? 'Cause you can see that half of me will always leave this room. But how could we go on, go on, go on and leave this love of ours to die, when it could be the one, the one, the one that brings this body back to life. Don't make this something we wasted, something too gone to get back. Don't make this something we wasted. I won't forgive us for that. Don't leave me standing out here, no, please don't leave me standing out here tonight. Don't leave me standing out here, no, please don't leave me standing out here tonight. Go on, go on, go on and leave this love of ours to die,
Amazing.
when it could be the one, the one, the one that brings this body back to life. Don't make this something we wasted, something too gone to get back. Don't make this something we wasted. I won't forgive us for that. Don't make this something we wasted, something too gone to get
very poppy. It's doing such a better job at making a Dermot Kennedy poppy sound without doing the trite something to someone kind of sound that just was a little too generic. It already sounds like After Rain. Wow.
Blue eyes never gonna leave me. My true prize is laughter in this house. Some nights barely even breathe, and I do anything to keep the cold out.
Okay, Bon Iver? Bon Kennedy?
Will I stay above the water? Will I go another round? These eyes here amongst the garden, I'm getting tired of getting knocked down. I'm haunting you now. I'm haunting you now. I'm haunting you. I'm getting tired of getting knocked down. Some guys can walk beside the Caesars, and some guys are better with the clowns. Some guys are nothing more than freedom. I was anything but free in that town. Some lives are painted with a purpose, and some lives are faded when they're found. My life falls in and out of worthless. I had dreams that I was making you proud.
What is happening here? I've never heard him do a falsetto, let alone an entire song in it. My life falls in and out of worthless. I had dreams that I was making you proud. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm loving a lot of the lyricism. We've got poet Dermot back, and he's here to stay, hopefully. I love the strings on this album. Ooh. Feels like firelight, like candlelight, right?
Pain ain't got me figured out just yet. There's a song left to be sung. I had a dream that I just can't forget, where hard times never come. 'Cause I'm not worthy of a love like this. It's meant for better men than I. Those winter nights, you know how dark it gets. Still the light don't leave blue eyes. How could I deserve
This
someone
change.
like you? Maybe in a past life I was someone better and you're only thing I've learned.
Wait, I could cry. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the hell? Maybe, oh, I can't even read the words. I want to read the lyrics. I can't. I need a sip of water. Maybe in a past life, I was someone better, and you're proof. Do you hear how there's so much love and so much pain in like one sentence?
If a storm's coming through, you'll always be my strong side. No one holds me through the night like you do. So till the grass grows up around us and our souls are close to.
This song is unbelievable. No, like, do you hear it? Oh my god, oh my god. I also love how this doesn't really follow a structure. There's no clear, like, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. The first verse and chorus is that high-pitched falsetto voice, so it kind of feels like the first perspective of someone. And then the second verse is, like, the lower, real Dermot Kennedy voice register, and that's, like, the second perspective. And now we're in verse 3. The sound of both perspectives is getting merged in this verse, so it's like perspective 1, perspective 2, and now they're merged together, like they're bonded in love. I'm gonna play that again.
till the grass grows up around us.
It's both the high and the low.
We're close to breaking free. My love will be just how you found it, as weathered and as strong as a tall tree. Some lives are painted with a purpose, and some lives are faded when they're found. My life falls in and out of worthless sad dreams that I was making you proud.
Oh my god.
I'm haunting you now. I'm haunting you now. I'm haunting you. I'm getting tired of getting out there.
Oh. 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 We have never heard Dermot like that before, I don't think. This is a very experimental and different album. I'm really loving it. I'm really, really loving it. I really don't want this album to end. Wow. Vibe shift.
We could stay here
Okay.
underneath the tree where the rain just can't get through. Honey, wait here. I'm working on the courage for the things I wanna say to you.
Interesting.
'Cause your voice is the music you lost in the trouble your heart started way before my time. How you hurt, how you love, how you've warred long enough, and your peace was hard to find. I want you all to myself. Leave all your trepidation in my arms. I'll be in this enough for us both. I've seen too much resignation in your eyes. For now I'll hold us up till we finally find a day we can push the world away and that burden loses hold of your heart. I want you all to myself. I want you all to myself. If you're asking, I never liked the songs that sounded happy all the way through.
I can tell.
Just imagine a life that never knew the dark seems to me a life less true.
Consistent theme.
'Cause your voice is the music you lost in the trouble your heart started way before my time. How you hurt, how you love, how you've warred long enough, and your peace was hard to find. I want you all to myself. Leave all your trepidation in my arms. I'll be leaving this enough for us both. I've seen too much resignation in your eyes. For now I'll hold us up till we finally find a day we can push the world away and that burden loses hold of your heart. I want you all to myself. I want you all to myself. You said there's been too many storms we've had to fight. I said it's been a war, but we're winning. And I see the other side. You said you always say that. I said don't it always turn out right? So till the darkness leaves the light. For now I'll hold us up till we finally find a day we can push the world away and that burden loses hold of your heart. I want you all to myself. I want you all to myself. I want you all to myself. I want you all to myself.
It must be fun to sing on stage. fun one. It was good. I think this one I'll have to listen to a few more times because it seems like it's really catchy and hooking. So it's not as jaw-dropping on first listen. I can tell I will really like it. It's a bit more like Something to Someone, but it's better. Same kind of structure and pop sound, but more interesting and better, you know? Boba tea, gnarly. I want you all to myself. See, that's hooking. Now, play. I'm bought in. Oh, I'm locked in. Oh, I'm locked in. My heart already hurts.
She said, I love the way you see me.
I do.
Like I could ever see her any other way. I write these songs instead of sleeping. Still there's so much that I won't get a chance to say. The only time I prayed was in my bedroom, and I never got the sense anybody heard me speak. It's funny how the dark can make us all believers. I bet he watches down and says this is when they'll ask for me.
Pause. I bet he watches down and says this is when they'll ask for me. Damn. I never got the sense anybody heard me speak. It's funny how the dark can make us all believers. I bet he watches down and says this is when they'll ask for me. Wow. I gotta pull myself together. We're never gonna get through this if I don't pull myself together. Play.
Oh, I loved you in the evening.
The horn's there.
Or in every other second of the day. I know my heart was always breaking. When you laughed, all of the pieces found a place. At this point, I should say, I can recall her perfume, scenes of where we're from, and dreams and fields. And on that autumn day, with those curtains see-through, Paris in the background, and her swaying on the balcony.
I think it'll make me cry just because, like, Paris in the background. It's not clear to me why it's hitting my emotion, but I just feel very emotional. Like, I can't necessarily pinpoint it, but just this song, something about this music is, like, really making me emotional. And Paris in the background reminds me of With Rome Below Us that day. He said, I wish we could stay. Paris in the background, like, we really got another one. We really got another line that we can use when we trapeze, when we traipse around Europe. I also love the sweet memories, like that little hook at the end of the chorus. Oh! These horns! Oh my god! They're like memories replaying. Right? It's like the ghosts and the wind and memories replaying.
tears had started streaming. In the name of love that never could have stayed. But aren't we lucky that we knew the feeling when it was true and all the world just fell away? I'll talk about your smile, your song, your virtue. But there's laughs in smaller things, and they're gonna stay with me. Darling, in this world, they'll try to hurt you. Heavy is the heart that once upon a time was free. Sweet memories, sweet memories.
Is this how everyone is processing the album? Why does he keep breaking my heart? I don't know. I really like how a lot of these songs could be about a lot of things, and it really, because that's music in general, but I just get the sense that so many people could relate or attach themselves to this poetry and this music without it having to be any kind of prescripted life experience to attach it to. I feel very emotional about it. It's so strange because I can't even explain why. I just I feel overcome with emotion. Maybe the next one will be less heartbreaking. Of course, I knew when I hit play on The Only Time I Prayed, I was probably going to be crying. The next song being called Happiness. I'm like, girl, you can't trick me. Dermot, you can't fool me. This is not gonna be a happy song. This is very Without Fear.
Guess it never got so dark.
Dermot, clock in, wake up. The opening line of the song Happiness is, guess it never got so dark. Okay, sorry. That helped me reset. Okay.
That we never could find the light, and you never got so far that the joy didn't lift your eyes. And I know what they say here, goodbye's just a part of life, but it never got this dark. Go without regret into your dark. Be with all the ones that touched your heart. Ring it out until there's nothing left. Go with happiness. Go with happiness. Ring it out until there's nothing left. Go with happiness.
I have to pause just to give myself a break. But also, who is on this? Is this the same person that did You're Gonna Go Far with Noah Kahan? Because if it is, I clocked you from the beginning and I was right. Oh my god, it is. It is. Gabe Simon is on this. This album feels like it is about a funeral. It does feel like it's about a loved one passing. I mean, it could be any kind of goodbye or any kind of exit, like a breakup, but it feels a lot like death, parting this world, grief, because these are truly gut-wrenching songs. Like, they deal so much more with grief than most of his music. Like, grief is super heavy throughout this album, but also kind of a light grief, like kind of like a beautiful, tragic ending.
There's a time to be patient, and there'll be times when there's just no time. So if there's something worth saying, don't you hesitate, don't you hide, 'cause I never could take it. Anytime my heart got too quiet, it's just not worth the pain, kid. Go without regret into your dark. Be with all the ones that touched your heart. Ring it out until there's nothing left. And know that you did well and kept your head. Saw the best in everyone you met. I'll try to put my feet right where you stepped. Go with happiness. Go with happiness. Ring it out until there's nothing left. Go with happiness. Go with happiness. Go with happiness.
I need tissues.
Go with happiness.
That's something that needs to be played at a funeral. Wow. This feels more like the death of a parent or a grandparent, like someone that's like a mentor, because there's the line, "It's just not worth the pain, kid." Relaying advice to somebody else. I'll try to put my feet right where you stepped. So go with happiness. It's like following in the footsteps of a loved one, maybe a parent or grandparent, aunt, something like that. Wow. I'm really heartbroken. That was heartbreaking. Let me recover. We are now on the final song, Way to the Woods. I can tell I'm gonna be hurt. Him with the piano, man. He can really fuck it up with the piano.
Ever since I was a child, my dreams were like a scripture. I'd draw them out and trust that one day they'd be more than pictures. Like Brady said, if I left, I'd be the one guy that was different, and then nothing changed. Stories that appeared to me of love and fights for freedom, and the way that all the clouds would turn the sky into a ceiling. It was infinite. Still, I've always been so scared of leaving, but I had to go. If I should fall down under stars I can't call out,
Back from the reprise.
get me back to my home ground. Let me add to the weight of the woods. Tether my bones tight in view of that coastline, and bury this soul of mine. Give it back to the weight of the woods. Never offered much except a song, a little safety. I never thought my luck would reach a point where you would take me. I always had this fear, like the younger me would hate me, but it worked out fine.
The younger me would hate
The devil's got his teeth in me, it's only happened lately. I'm working hard against it, but sometimes it ain't so easy. Oh, there'll be a time I'll have to make my peace with those who made me. I'll be ready then.
This is extremely vulnerable. A lot of the other songs are poetry that I'm sure were vulnerable to write, but could apply to many different situations. This one is so specific to his experience, and it's really beautiful to hear and very vulnerable. The devil's got his teeth in me, it only happened lately. Oof. It feels like a callback to the song often lately. Oh, there'll be a time I have to make my peace with those who made me. I'll be ready then. Wow. I'm trying to process what that means, who he's referring to with those that made me. On the one hand, it could be about fame and his audience and his fans, and those are the people who made him, or even a record label and people who bet on him and gave him an album, or producers, those who made him, or his parents, his family, physically, literally made him, or the creator, God, the universe, who made him. Jesus Christ.
If I should fall down under stars I can't call out, get me back on my home ground. Let me add to the weight of the woods. Tether my bones tight in view of that coastline, and bury this soul of mine. Give it back to the weight of the woods. Let me add to the weight of the woods. Give me back to the weight of the woods.
I love how we can hear the birds in this.
Let me add to the weight of the woods. Give me back to the weight of the woods.
His voice is fading out. He's just humming.
If I should fall down under stars I can't call out, get me back to my home ground. Let me add to the weight of the woods. Tether my bones tight in view of that coastline, and bury this soul of mine. Give it back to the weight of the woods.
Oh my God. The acapella. That is gonna go so hard at the concert as a closing. You know it will. The way it ends with him singing acapella, it reminds me of the ending of the song that's like, I would give you all of me, where the music all goes out and nothing is left but the sound of that beat. And this is very similar, where nothing is left at the end except the sound of the birds. And that gives you a sense into what that peace and that quiet is, of just give me back to the weight of the woods, actually tethering your bones into the ground, like being buried underneath the trees. And all that would be left is what is at the end of the song, the silence and just the birds chirping. Wow. Okay. This is incredible. I have had the best time listening to this. I really didn't want it to end, although the way that it ended was perfect. The length of it felt perfect. The closing of it felt perfect. I think this is an incredible album. There are highs, there are lows. Every happy song is sad. Every sad song is also sad. But it has a tinge of hope to it as well. I can't wait to re-listen to this. No, just kidding. Yeah, I really can't wait to listen again. Dermot is back. The mistakes of Sonder have been corrected, and I honestly was not that hopeful that that would be the case, but Dermot is back. And honestly, I will say, maybe better than ever. I'll have to listen a few more times before I can compare it to Without Fear, but I also feel like the two albums are pretty incomparable. Without Fear is a lot more of a beginner, raw, novice type of feel, whereas this one is a lot more mature. So I take it back. I'm not going to even put them head to head. Clearly, it's better than Sonder, and I will say that. The only thing that would make this more perfect is if Innocence and Sadness was on this album instead of Sonder. I'm incredibly pleased, incredibly well fed, so grateful to Dermot and whoever worked on this album. I'm dying to know what you all think of it. Sometimes I will love a body of work and then I'll find out that everyone else hated it. So I'm interested to see what people think about this, but I had seen that there was a headline of someone shitting on this album, calling it more performative art rather than real soulful art. So I was worried about that. I didn't want to say it at the top because I didn't want to also taint your interpretation, but I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I think this was actual beautiful poetry. The lyrics are poetry, the music is poetry. There were moments I got emotional and I couldn't even explain why or what was happening. Like I just was overcome with something. I was overcome with the weight of the woods. Please tell me what you think. What was your experience? How do you think it compares to Dermot's other work? Are you excited for the tour? I'm excited for the tour. I have a picture of my husband ordering the tickets for this while I'm in the hospital bed recovering from gallbladder surgery. Needless to say, I was gonna go to the tour either way, but I'm glad that this is what I will be seeing on tour. Holy cow.